Hello, this is another trick in Excel. Here with me is a table, a country. First of all, I give a name for that. I assign a name called country range. Suppose that you're listed that way, but you change your mind. Can I put country 1, country 2, something like that? Okay, it's possible. In Excel, it's called transpose. So I can put, for example, I put a new table here and I say equal transpose. And here I give the name of the array, country range. Immediately you get the data transposed in this way. Of course, you can give a nice header for it. Maybe I get okay, then you give a nice border, and you may also give a nice border for it. Okay. But there's one drawback in this method. That's suppose that I change it, I delete them, then you see the delete. This means that this table actually depends on this table. Then suppose I want to remove the whole thing. I'll remove it. Entire column. Then you see it all gone. If I remove this one as well, then the data all gone. Then how can I retain this table when I remove this data? That is a method for it. First of all, I select the whole region, and then I copy it by Control-C, copy it, and then I replace it with the value, not the distance. So if I remove this one, I remove this column, it's still here. Okay. And I remove this column, it's still here. Okay, that means that now it no longer depends on the original table. This is one method. The other method, I'll remove the whole thing first. The other method is use VBA. Now that the code of the VBA. First of all, I defined a so-called variant. I don't declare a string or anything, just leave it like that. So it's a variant. It can be anything. Then I define an array. The range of this country range, that country range. Okay, that's the range, country range. It's here, okay? So I define this as a data array. There's a very interesting and very helpful method in Excel VBA that you can assign an array. You can assign the whole range value as an array, just using that simple formula. It's very convenient. So since I have already stored the value of the range as an array, I can delete it safely. Then I would delete this whole range. Okay. And then I can define a transposed array using this formula. Application transpose data array. Just transpose it. Then I can paste the array as a new range on the Excel sheet. For that, we should know the dimensions. So I found that the dimensions of this transposed array, the first dimension and no number of rows that I have to assign. Of course, the number of rows now here is the number of column is 2. That means the number of rows here should actually be 2. Okay. And number of columns is the second dimension. And here we got 6 rows. Rows become columns, so actually it should be what? 6. Then since this will be deleted, so in the A1 cell, I would set the value as a transposed array, and that's it. Okay. But one thing to notice that when using offset, it's that the rows -1 and columns -1 because here 6. Okay, the 6th row actually is offset 5, right? And here the second column actually is offset 1. Okay, so that is 1. There is a difference of 1 between the actual rows and the offset maximum values. Okay, let's run it step by step, and you can see the magic. For step by step, we use F8, F8, F8. Oh, it's gone. Delete. Okay, and then we get the transposed array, and it gets row. You see, the row is 0. Now row is equal 2. Okay. It's still 0, but it comes here, the row is 6. Okay, so the 2 and 6 is exactly what we have expected. And then the last row, bang, okay. So we got the rows deleted, and auto fitted. Okay, and then highlight it with so get a table. Okay, and I get a border. So I get a nice table from the original table in this way, transposed in this way. Okay, so you can use either web method. Of course, writing will be a bit more complicated, although it's more fun. But you can just use transpose and then copy the range and then paste as value, and then you will have the table independent of the source table. Okay, thank you for listening. Goodbye.